side last week that defeated Westmeath. The effort there from distance, and it's a fine kick with Jack Murphy there, and it's back with the midfielder there. Jack Murphy, great ball inside here, and there's a shot coming up there with the and oh, what a goal! Michael O'Rourke, being forced to look backwards, has gone route one in towards the corner forward down there. Sean Mcdonald, just on the Cork under 20 panel in the last couple of weeks. Great interplay back, another goal! Would you believe it? And quickly taken in. Good delivery in there towards the centre forward. O'Callaghan opting to go back out as far as Brian Hurley. Still Hurley, shot by Hurley, taking it right over the red spot. Down in front of us, O'Callaghan again. Bouncing off Shane Marriott. Still Colm O'Callaghan. Waiting for the offload and finding the man. And has shown plenty so far this evening, but more as a delivery man, and he's delivered that into Brian Hurley and Owen Stanton going long, and it's gone through a set of fingers, and now there's a goal chance coming up here for Mallow, but instead it's popped over. Daniel Goulding off the left leg, and as they come down here the wing in front of us with Owen O'Shea. Options inside him, but he's going to go himself from distance from about 30 yards, and I'll tell you, bring along the end line, forced to go back to Cian O'Riordan. Runner inside, and it's coming, and that's the cornerback James Lockery. Shane Marriott is the centre back, and he's also the free taker on this occasion. Good stroke of a ball by him. With 12 is Michael O'Rourke, and it's all the way out as far as Stanton, and Stanton with the shot off the post and over the crossbar. Dylan Foley working it right across the field onto the right hand boot, and the shot being taken off in the end there, but he's brought in. Owen O'Shea did ever so well. He's got a runner inside him. If he can pick him out, that man is going to take the shot, and he's after driving it over the crossbar. An open goal.
John Cooper's having a huge influence on the game.
Outside there, runner in the middle is Jack Murphy. Still Murphy, shot from him, and it's off the crossbar, shot, and it's in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net from Dylan Foley. Was he in the square?
So many games. You think back to the county final 2 years ago against Michaels. He was the difference between the two sides.
Uncles, certain Lorne brothers up in the county of Clare. The shot there off the left eventually is from Owen, getting it into the runner. Eventually it's with James Lockery, and Lockery blazing it over the crossbar. Head basket. First time ball in by him towards Dylan Foley on the 21-yard line. Foley winding it up off his left-hand side. That's an outrageous attempt. That is an incredible effort. It's making way, but it's Cian O'Riordan who's standing over in a blazer. One of the other subs, and the shot, another blazer of a shot there from Sean. The PA asking people not to come out onto the pitch. I don't think there's a need of that with only 100 fans here tonight.
No.
And there it is, the final whistle. There might only be 100 fans here tonight, but it sounds like there's many more.
Dean Meherline looking to try and take on the Bar's goal, just fumbles the ball, trying to regain possession once again, but that ball picked up there on that occasion by Cian Dorgan. Munster medal to go with it, as well as Sherlock steps into this one. And this is going to be close, and the umpire is going for the flag, and there was a bit of a off the ground training move there from Cian Dorgan, who popped the ball inside into Darren Murphy.
Games we saw him, and I would say today there's going to be occasions where he'd get on the ball. And
here he is once again, Myers Murray turning around on the loop, looking for a score. What a score! Half pop ball over the top, looking for Sherlock, looking to try and claim the advance mark. There's a 4-on-2 situation in favour of Ballincollig, but that didn't matter. O'Sullivan sees the man, goes to the inside. That's Cian Kiley off the left peg. Better in pressure. Plays a short inside to Dorgan, who's being well marshalled. Evaded two Bar's defenders, and that is a sublime score. On the loop, dummy run from Sherlock to Dennis O'Brien. O'Brien goes for the shot himself, and O'Brien gets his own score. Aaron Murphy, who's outside the 20-metre line, he's got real slick hands, slick pace. Sees Cian Kiley inside him, and Kiley, beautiful score from of the afternoon. Not the greatest struck ball, but in fairness, it's well enough. Accuracy is clean enough.
won that quite easily.
And Stephen Sherlock pouncing from a ball on the loop, and they've converted that score. On top here is Dylan Quinn in possession. Pops the ball from Alan O'Connor to Killian Myers Murray. Sweetly struck from Conor Dennehy, who just takes it into the tackle. Has to drop the ball. Oh, great skill there from Dennehy. Could be the score of the game so far if he gets it. What a score!
You know, play through the second half and manage the game.
And Stephen Sherlock converting that free over on the far side on to Dylan Quinn, who offloads outside to Owen Commons, and on the loop here is Jamie Burns. Beautiful flowing move here from the bar so far. Out to Stephen Sherlock on the loop, turns around from right to left. That's a beautiful, brilliant team score. Under away, and the Bars with the opening possessions of this second half. Colin Ryan sending it short into Ian O'Callaghan. Oh, what a score that is from the side of the field. Colin Ryan with a long ball in, looking to try and poach the ball in that far side. Broken down to Myers Murray, looking for the goal, and they've got it. Differential, so a lot to play for over the 3 games as the Bars looking to try and kick on with a points differential. And here's Sherlock in on goal, across the square, in towards Myers Murray. And by Kelly, just leave the ball, bounce over the top, took the man out of it. Here is Darren Murphy now, looking to try and bend it in from right to left. It's turning. Is it turning enough? Is it? What a score from Darren Murphy. He's got possession back from a Ballincollig point of view, and here is Dorgan once again. Maybe just a score is what's required. Dorgan with a shot, and in fairness to Ballincollig, they're dying with their boots on. He did very well with the pace he has. Pops the ball along to Luke Fahey. Peter O'Neill, snapshot around the body. No look at the post.
Ballincollig ball, if he just went to a bit more, it was a Ballincollig ball. The Bars are definitely gone to sleep.
Bars have got a break here from Owen Commons, just getting the boot the ball ahead of the Ballincollig man. Dennis O'Brien with the shot. He's already got a score to his name, and he's got a second white flag.
Really would, because to be fair to Ballincollig, they haven't laid down.
Depending which end of the table you're at, as this 45 taken beautifully, struck over the bar, setting this one in, curling in, and it's gone in and over the bar, and that Ryan's measured equal to him. Plays the ball back inside Murphy, looking for the shot, half blocked down. It's dangerous inside here for Patrick Kelly. Kelly playing across the square to Mark Oldham, and from the break of nothing, Ballincollig are back inside this one.
Sensible the fact that the Colin Ryan has gone off there.
Well, it's going to have a big difference now, because the Bars are going to have to finish this game with 14. Here's Colm Scully looking to play the ball over towards the top of the left. Stephen Sherlock over there looking to try and extend the lead out to a further point. 25 yards out from goal. Sherlock looking for the score.
Go normal time.
Conor Dennehy picking up the yellow card this occasion, and for descent, free brought right in front of goal. Keane Dorgan with the shot, so the marker through the lines, but they've turned it over at 14-man Bars, and here's the 15-man Ballincollig. Keane Kiley right in front of goal, looking to try and reduce the margin down to the minimum. In a scheme, and it is Mark Collins from the Haven with the opening possession, offloading it to Damien Cahalan. First time, long ball in towards the full forward line, looking for Michael Hurley, rips the ball out of the hand of the corner back, and Hurley is in on goal for Hurley's shot. It's gone straight over the post, over the bar, and it's an early score for Castlehaven. Here is the wing forward, Cathal Mcguire, who scored a goal in the opening round win over Newcestown. Turns back on the right inside, looking for a second score, beautifully kicked, and a great score it is. Through possession, Joe Cooper seeing runners inside. There's a man gone inside here. Ronan O'Toole it is. O'Toole composedly. And running through the centre here is Colm O'Callaghan, gone through the 45-metre line, offloading towards the left-hand side, in towards Diarmuid Dineen. Shot, goal! They've got the goal! Straight through the heart of the fence by Colm O'Callaghan, and finishing to the back of the net was Diarmuid Dineen. Poor there. Mark Collins has won the breaking ball, walking in towards the 45-metre line. Walking it into space, coming up to the D exclusion zone. Well worked score there by Mark Collins. Second tackle was the foul, as James Birmingham was trying to explain the ruling. Play continues on, free taken quickly in towards Michael Hurley. Jack Cahalan's outside, Hurley's going to go alone, bring it up to the D exclusion zone. Dummy the first shot, went for the second one, beat Dermot O'Hurley, and now it's a level game as the kick out, well, it went straight down the throat of Mark Collins. Takes the mark quickly to Roland Whelton. Long ball in towards the 2-man full forward line. Brian Hurley is 1-on-1 with his man inside there. Pops the ball back inside. In for Sean goal, and Castlehaven get their goal back.
It creates a lot of trouble for defenders. So, I think he's kicked 1-2 already himself, and now he's won this free, which Brian will pop over.
The man wearing number 11, Conor O'Driscoll, pops the ball inside to Jack Cahalan. Again, they're looking for the mark of their own, but sees Brian Hurley 1-on-1, and Hurley, he's going for goal. He's got the goal. 2 quick goals for the 2 Hurley brothers. Airogno on the attack through Joe Cooper, looking to try and get a second goal of their own. Pops the ball to this near side, looking for a shot, goal off to one of the Castlehaven defenders. And Daniel Goulding, we've seen this so many years, wearing the red of Cork and the red and gold of Aero, beautifully struck, and a great score.
Sometimes in Cork I think we're a little bit too liberal with the frees. So it's nice to see him allowing.
Jack Murphy breaking inside the 45-metre line. Castlehaven defender falls over David McCarthy. He goes for the shot, Murphy. He got a point the last day, and he's opened his account here. Towards Colin O'Callaghan, faced up by Damien Cahalane. What's he going to do, O'Callaghan? He turns back on the left-hand side. Sublime score! Got inside the 45-metre line. Run being made inside here by Brian Hurley. He's got inside McGoldrick. Hurley looking for a shot. He hand passes the ball over the ball. Here's Daniel Goulding now from the 65-metre line, being measured up by David Welton. Goulding just sees inside. Darren McCarthy making a loose run. McCarthy working his way inside, pops the ball loose out towards Kevin Hallisey, looking for a shot. Hallisey, that's a great score. Damien Cahalane ragged around the field, turns back on the right, favourite peg. Is this a big score for Éire Óg to reduce the margin down to the minimum?
Leads to a chance for Daniel Goulding.
Goulding just robbing a couple of feet, well, maybe 6-7 feet he's robbed, but it didn't really matter because the trajectory of the ball went in between those two uprights. David Welton looking for the runner inside. He's going to break on fortuitously here for Castlehaven. Oh, it was a goal opportunity inside there for Michael Hurley. It's gone over the bar. He's gone inside two defenders, pops the ball back outside to Jack Cahalane. Cahalane looking for a shot himself. That's a great shot from the Cork Jewel under 20 star. Gone inside the 45-metre line, looking to try and shovel off. 2-3, passes for the fourth defender outside, playing ball in, going in. Oh, what a score! Matt Collins with a measured ball inside in towards Brian Hurley. He's broken inside John Cooper. He's broken inside a second tackle. Hurley looking to try and get a quick reply here for the Haven, and they've got it. That's a great response. That ball's walked inside towards the 45-metre line. Here's Cathal Maguire. Just steadies his feet a small, but sees a man running over towards that far side. Great run over there from Conor Driscoll, and he just hand passes the ball in. So if they can work the overlap, Cahalane sees it inside. Conor Driscoll, well, not going shot across the goal. So Driscoll goes for the second hand pass to score. Done it once from the left, and the second one from the right. There's a bit of an argy-bargy inside the 45-metre line. We're going to follow the ball for a second as this ball has been walked in here by David Welton. The fist pumps are going. Here's Rian O'Flynn, who's just come on as a substitute moments ago. John Cooper offloading inside. There's a goal opportunity here. Colin McCannon. Oh my God. For Éire Óg, across the face of the square into Brian Hurley. Super save inside here by Seymour. And it's gone over the bar. Just tips it over. That's man breaking over towards that far side of the field. Ooh. There was a leading elbow there from Dermot O'Hurley. He pops the ball back outside out towards, it looks like Rian O'Flynn, I think it is, and it is a score for an Éire Óg point of view. Cahalane on a 35-yard run so far. Dummies, plays the ball outside into space over here. Under pressure here is Michael Hurley, but Hurley getting the sublime score after a great run. Under pressure now, offloading to Mark Collins and Cahalane, doing the 1-2 back and forth between the two of them. There's a space inside here for Colin Maguire, who just hand passed the ball over the bar. Jack Cahalane, and beating the man to the punch there was Conor Driscoll. He's going V-line straight in, looking for goal, going to pop the ball in, and it's a repeat score here inside a minute for Colin Maguire, who's going to be stepping into this one and bisects those posts, and the kick out from Seymour landing straight into the hands of the potent man Colm O'Callaghan. We saw Daniel Goulding. O'Callaghan is in. He's dummied the pass into the shot and goal. Great save by Seymour. Bobble like a pinball machine. Off the crossbar, it's in the back of the net. Under pressure, going down by the byline, and they've got the possession. Walking inside the Rian O'Flynn, going in by the byline. Is there a goal on here? He takes the shot and takes the score.
Yeah, it's unlikely. Like you said, Douglas will be expected to get a win against
Hurley taking on his man, beating John Cooper, going for the shot. Hurley, exquisite stuff. As we come into injury time, Shane Nolan's got a hand on that ball and turned over here as Castlehaven swarming forward in numbers. Conor Driscoll, Ronan O'Toole, the space over on that far side. Dermot O'Hurley settling himself outside the D, looking to try and get a score. He's gone for the flag. Great score from Dermot O'Hurley. Flynn walking short, looking for Goulding. They're walking away inside. Hallisey pops the ball inside long in towards Goulding at the edge of the square. Goulding going for a shot and goal. Gone over the bar, just skimming the top. The wet and greasy conditions. Shane Merritt just offloading it over that far side too. Ryan Harkin plays low inside. Two Clydemen collided with each other inside there, and it gives a chance to Kieran O'Sullivan to compose himself. Pops the ball inside in towards Ryan Harkin, offloading it inside in towards Darren Moynihan, looking for his opening score of the 2021 championship, and he does that successfully.
And it'll be interesting to see how Conor Flanagan manages this, because these free kicks are going to be crucial throughout the day.
So Conor Flanagan scoring 2 points in their own one victory, one free. Well, he's going to double his tally in the 2021 championship. He's going to go long, Conor, indeed. Kevin Doyle sending it real long. A great catch inside there by Colin Kelly. Great start to the game for the Clyde Rovers. Corner forward sends it on to the steamrolling David Walsh over on that far side. Shot going in here. Is this a score going in from Christopher Buckley? It is, and Clyde Rovers take the lead. Both sides would have been playing hurling in the meantime. Mallow have had 2 games in the Senior Hurling Championship in the last 2 weeks as well. As this kick's been taken in by Sheehan, and he's converted that score, and we're level game coming to the end of the 15th minute. The Clyde Rovers number 10 Fiona O'Shea is great measure off there by Shawnee Mcdonald, and he's gone inside. Paddy Cassan's going to face him up. Mcdonald going for a shot and goal off the back of Paddy Cassan. It's gone over the bar. So the Clyde Rovers corner forward, who scored 5 frees in the round 1 victory over Bantry Blues. This is going a long way in. What a score from Owen Walsh. Matty Taylor making a run through the centre of the park, offloading to Ryan Harkin. Work his way inside the 45-metre line. Harkin breaking through 2 tackles, steady himself with composure, and the Mallow midfielder with a beautiful score. From Harkin is the kicker with the air. The poor kicker has gone straight to the hand of Kieran O'Sullivan. Goal opportunity on if he goes further. He went to bounce the ball in great conditions. Still goes for a shot. Happy buries it to the back of the net.
The counter-attack is serious. Yeah, that's a point from Owen Welsh.
And the game now reduced down to 3 points. Long ball in for Harkin. First time looking for Shawnee Mcdonald, who's already got a point to his name, looking to try and get a second score. Turning it inside the post. A great score inside 20 seconds. Oh dear, that's poor. There's a man, got a lob going in here. Shot going in. Oh, tracked right and wide. The substitute, Sean Hayes, and a chance for Hayes. He's got a 15-second time limit to take this, and that's a superbly score. Scoop that ball, pops the ball back outside to Ryan Harkin, has time and space to take a free shot, going in, and it goes over the bar, and Harkin now sending it out to a 6-point lead. Not the greatest of balls, but it's going to work out okay from a Mallow point of view. With Shawnee Hayes inside there from the 13-metre line at an acute angle, going in over the bar she goes, and that is blood substitution.
He's a bit like the fella Joshua last night.
Well,
he's showing a few marks.
I tell you, you can face Joshua any day of the week. I wouldn't be taking him on anyways. Mallow looking to try and tack on another score. Kieran O'Sullivan playing a long ball inside to Peter Attridge, who's been really good since he's come on. That is a brilliance. There's a late boot in there as the Mallow man was picking up the ball, and a chance for Cormac, or for Pat O'Hennessy's after coming down for one Stanton as that blood substitute by the looks of it. As Peter Attridge now with possession in the centre of the park, offloading to Matty Taylor. There's runs being made forward, and Matty Taylor, well, he's got a real solo run here from 40 yards, goes for the score, and it's a typical Matty Taylor score.
Examiner live stream coverage. Here's Conor O'Callaghan from about 40 yards. The UCC players watching that one. 25 yards out off the end step, and that's a great score if he's managed to find the range, and certainly has. A great ball was offering, and that's Ellis on this occasion bounces off about 3 tackles, and the shot that's eventually been taken on, and it looked to be Conor, would you believe, the corner back, and that's Derek Ashman. He's going to give it in to Mark Ellis, who burst through an attempt to tackle, and a shot from an angle from on Paul Walsh. It's Conor O'Callaghan standing over it. He's 2 from 2 from frees tonight. You can mark that up as 3. Great play there by Kevin Crimmin, pushing it out to Kevin Crowley. Crowley from about 45 yards out. That's a great effort from him, and that is
there. And again, look, we don't want to repeat ourselves, but they broke at pace there. You know, looked up, banged it in, and that's the result. The point.
A bit of a ruck developing down here. Eventually it's picked up by Gainey, and Gainey, the full forward, the man from Dingle. He's been led by Mark Ellis. Ellis has got a man inside him. That's Seamus Hickey. Hickey holding off Gamble. The shot there from Hickey and over the crossbar.
You know, you have to give again the hollow credit in relation to how clued in the players are.
Yeah, and when you've got a free taker like Shane Hickey into it, back with the midfielder Walsh, and the effort from Walsh. You can see the fist ball in, spills inside there, and a shot coming off the left, and eventually it's gone over, and that's Dara Clear.
Hollis seemed to be standing off him a bit more here.
Conor Hayes, the man just on a few moments ago from Kearns O'Reilly's, the shot by him, and that's it ended in the
50 yards of space now inside. Hickey's inside on, it's Dara Mine inside on his own, and Duhalov have given away.
Yeah, and that was a good play by Bill Kirk. Ball inside there, and the shot eventually coming off from the wing back. It's hanging high in the air, and it's a fantastic on Cork or Kerryman on this UCC team here this evening, and that's Conor Hayes there from Cairns O'Reilly's the goalkeeper. Hugely. Conor Hayes again is onto it. Is he going to go 3 from 3? Great little turn from him, a great little left leg kick from him, and it's Gainey bringing in Conor, the brother, trying to open up a shot onto his left hand side, and the man from Dingle is after kicking a equaliser, or can they produce the goal that Noel said could decide this game? That's it. Diarmuid O'Connor hit about 3 or 4 times there. He's got clear pitch in front of him. Still O'Callaghan onto the trusty left boot, and that surely is going to be the winning score. In is the hands of Diarmuid O'Connor gone up there. The goalkeeper's after coming a long way out. Ball is after sliding in. It's been waved.
Getting nearly 12, 13 men back, leaving some of the Nemo full back line free all the time. On the other end,
Kevin Flahav. Oh, great ball inside here. It's found its way back to Hartnett, and Hartnett and off the inside of the boot, and that's a wonderful score by Brian. Last possession. It's Conor Horgan eventually finding its way back towards was it Kerrigan.
Those chances that come, they have to take them.
Yeah, on this occasion it's Conor Russell who's taking charge of the free taking duties. No mistake for dispossessing him in as far as the other corner forward, Conor Horgan. Horgan off the right. Is it going to trail inside? Yes, it is, and that was a well worked.
But that's not happening.
It's not happening, no.
In danger here now is Colm Tucker O'Brien playing it into his corner forward, and that's Conor Horgan. And
forward line to actually make any headway. So I suppose that idea of possibly moving Sean Powter up the field, putting the amount of possession that they've not had, and the dominance of Nemo. So I really think
Conor Russell stepping up to the free off his right, and has done just that. 6 points to 3. Speaking of Valley Rovers, we'll be hearing shortly from Patrick on their progress against Carrigaline.
You know, a kick out later and Nemo are attacking and they have a point. Now, if this goes over, obviously, they have a point straight away again. You know what I mean?
But I think he knew himself within seconds of that leaving the boot that it wasn't going towards. He's handed over the free kicking duties to his corner forward, to Barry O'Driscoll. Brian Hartnett, he'll have a pop himself, and that's a good effort from Hartnett from 35 yards. And yes, clean connection from Conor Russell. He seems to be happy with it. Kevin Flahav back to Dara Kelly, being swallowed up by 2-3 players, still getting a foot block. It looked like no save. Conor Russell trying to open up a bit of a space. It's gone back to Hartnett. Hartnett off the right. That's a great kick by Hartnett. We said inspiration. A bit of a hit and hope pass, but eventually manages to come back to Luke McGrath. Still McGrath's got Russell inside. Shot! Oh! Cross the... If the men from Douglas were to draw here this afternoon, they'll be praying for a win down in Valleys. What a car bouncing along to Shawnee Powder, scored that equalising point a few moments ago. The shot being taken there eventually by Aaron Shee. Has he as far as Horgan onto his trusty left boot, sailing high into the Cork sky and sailing over the crossbar. A few extras for injuries and substitutions and incidents like what you're just after seeing there from the pull down, and that's
actually nearly scored because he loves this type of game.
Connolly, perfect connection, 35
I think
yards.
in the situation,
21, 14 yard line, still Cronin opting to flick it back to O'Driscoll, and O'Driscoll off the left hand side, and O'Driscoll's after a ball there towards Brian Hartnett. He's got a man running at pace inside him. That's the corner back there, Daniel Hart. Still Hart. What a... The kicker is Luke Connolly, and that kicker, Luke Connolly, who's done so much.
Brought in again, look.
Couple of players involved, fair enough, but you know, they're a team that seem to, you know, have something going for themselves, and there's huge credit due to them.
Yeah.
Just bring that down a bit.
Okay.
Lovely fight. Lovely fight. Here, can you number 5, is it? Darrow. What a flip. How did it play? Yeah, but
Keep going.
yeah, pop it. Got it to the back, look. Owen. There's a free in.
He just gave him the opposite way now.
Okay.
But you come back and
Perfect.
That's about how massive these fucking things are to wait on.
The green and gold jerseys, but we'll do our utmost, so do please bear with us. It's the Bars who are starting all the brighter, and there's a goal chance already in the opening few seconds. It's with their midfielder. He's rattled it into the bottom corner of the net. What a start by the Bars, and that man we mentioned, Ben O'Connor, but loses possession. Still manages to reclaim it somehow, bringing back in Vaughan Ryan, and Vaughan Ryan, great shot by Vaughan Ryan. That's a great point. The Bars still Crowley, nice through the hands to O'Connor, coming in through there Stephen, the shot, and it's it's a great point there by Stephen, fielder who's after getting under it, didn't connect properly, but all importantly from their perspective, they found Mark of that opening goal, and it's the Bars racing through on the attack here with Hurley, shot from Hurley, great save by the goalkeeper. Mark O'Connell into it. It's gone out that far side with Michael Barret, and the wing back Michael Barret. Well, Buckley has gone and brought Fionn Crowley into the full forward on this occasion, John Barrett, and that's a second point of the evening. And right in towards his corner forward, being held up, and the shot eventually being taken by Dara Brown, and the shot. Oh, Michaels would love to have a Ben O'Connor figure on the edge of the square for them. Instead though, bringing Mark O'Connell into it. O'Connell has a wingman coming behind him, but he's popped it all the way back to Leo O'Sullivan, and that's 2 from 2.
Fabulous.
It's Conor Hegarty. A shot by him, and it's gone right over the crossbar, and that was the goalkeeper opted to go short and could only find Ryan Bennett. That was a poor kick out by the keeper O'Connell. Kick out by the goalkeeper, can only find the centre back Fionn Crowley. And
overlap
here
here.
we go, and overlap, and there's danger on here with what a shot! Out and is on, and it's Ryan O'Donovan who's making way. William Buckley's on the ball here. Buckley getting the shot away and popping it over. And with Luke Hurley, and the shot from 40 yards from the centre forward, number 23 that's coming in, and that's Brian Horgan, and it's number 15 Shea Fenton, the corner forward, who's gone. Goal chance here for St Michael's as it's worked across on that far side. The shot eventually, it's in the back of the net. It's in. Forwarding a free and quickly taken, and the shot being taken by the full forward. Is that gone all the way over the bar? It is Leo. Dangerous ball. O'Connor, big huge grip by O'Connor. O'Connor turns, O'Connor swivels, and O'Connor equalises.
And very good play from the
William Buckley into it. Buckley herring in on goals. Round the defender, being pulled back, still Buckley, and so cool, so casual to Conor Hegarty.
He has it back.
He's got a runner inside him, and that's John Bennett. Bennett herring down on goal, shot by Bennett, and drives it over the crossbar. I don't know, was he
inside in the square? Daniel Goulding all on his own inside, looking for a big run inside. Long ball inside by Jack Murphy, finds Goulding, turns back on the right peg, shot going in from Goulding. That's a great start. The Aero man, but a chance here for the Bars. There's a 3-on-2 situation if they can use it. Maguire going in. Well, he's going to take the hand-fisted pass and sticks it over the bar. Great mark claimed there by Ronan O'Toole. Plays into the centre of the park to John Cooper, it was. Outside to Jack Murphy. Murphy going for a shot. Well, that's a great reply. Well, in this championship already, he's got 11 points from place ball, 10 of those from frees. And you could tack that on, another one to that one as he extends the lead. Not the greatest of kickouts here on that occasion, and that gave a chance for Ronan O'Toole to go inside the de-exclusion. Just pops the ball off. Ball worked inside. That looks like towards Dylan Foley it is. He's gone for the flag. It looked like it might have been trailing wide. Recycles the ball outside to Michael Corcoran. Here's Daniel Goulding working away outside to the 45-metre line. It's a heavy tackle there, but Reno Flynn riding the tackle, and that's a brilliant score. Pops the ball over towards that far side. There could be a goal opportunity on here if they try and take it on. Ball going in, as going for the flag. That's a super score. Competition sponsored by the Bond Secures as Goulding steps up into this 45, beautifully struck and going between the uprights. And if Goulding's in that form for the rest of the night, Well, this could be the start of it because Owen Commons wins that ball and it's going straight into attack. Not the greatest of passes, and there's an opportunity. 2 slips here by the Air men as Conor Mccrickard going in on goal. Is this going over the bar? It is. It's between the two uprights. 16 yards out, and a simple enough opportunity for the man from County Down stepping up into this one, and Mccrickard converting that mark.
You don't get a second chance. The ball is playing very fast.
Chance here for Stephen Sherlock stepping into this one for the first time this evening, and he gets his account up and running for the evening. Chance to reduce the margin out to 2. Well, he says, Daniel, if you can do one thing, pal.
Playing particularly well, even the last few minutes they got it back to 2. That's what they tend to do. They just tend to nip away at you.
Acre of space in front of him. Good dummy from Jack Murphy. Great dummy again. Sold to Candy. Bought the sweets and saw the score. What a score, Jack Murphy. Size was the winner on that occasion by Maguire when he beat O'Hurley. Saw Sherlock inside in the corner. Crossed the face of goal. It's going that near up, far up. Inside the 65. Plays it to his midfield partner, Brian Hayes. Hayes scoops the ball forward. Could be a big score coming here. Colin Barrett looking for a score. He's got himself on the score sheet for the first time this evening. In fact, it was Colin Barrett, as Maguire brings it across the 45 to Stephen Sherlock. And Sherlock offloading this. And Sherlock with a super start. Colin Barrett working the ball in towards the full forward line. Here is Sherlock getting that late score from play. Looking for his second in a matter of minutes. Super start from Stephen Sherlock in the bars. Well, Sherlock is after using a nice bit of time here. He's going to have to try and rush this 45. He rushed it so well, it's gone between the uprights, and that's the first time in this game. Already in this game, Colin O'Callaghan offloading the ball. Outside, Jack Murphy dummies the ball back inside. Under pressure now is Rian O'Flynn. Looking to try and take the shot on. Rian O'Flynn going in for the shot. Rian O'Flynn going for the score. It would be his 4th from place ball if he were to convert it. Stepping to the de-exclusion zone. Looked like he goes over the mark perfectly fine and executes the score perfectly at the end of the 42nd. He won't need to be replaced because he will put the body on the line. Finds a great run inside here from John Cooper. Oh, it's a heavy hit. That's a heavy hit here from Brian Hayes, and there's players flooding in here from everywhere. And Donald O'Hurley did not need to do that. To Joe Cooper under pressure. Good tackling from the bars. And a chance for Colin Lyne to pick up the ball and sees Jamie Burns running away with it. And the bars aren't lying down here. Great ball worked inside to Stephen Sherlock. Now Sherlock 1-on-1, looking to try and take the lead once again. It's curling inside the near upright. He's going for the flag. It's a great lead.
Doing for the bars and Stephen Sherlock. But again, to be fair to Oak, putting massive pressure on the bars here, not letting them get anything easy.
John Mullins did very well on the tackle there. Bars getting away with it. Maguire just got a dainty little hand to knock at the Cian Walsh. Played at the Colin Lyons and Hannigan, the second half substitute coming on a while ago for McGreevy to end the Denny as they walk it through the channels, turning it into pace. Sherlock got inside his marker, looking to try and take the lead out to 2 points and converts the score.
Great.
That last score was brilliant play from the bars. A kick pass into McGreevy on the 45, and again a simple drilled hand pass into Sherlock, who just turned his man.
Goulding taking this free. Beautiful night here since around 6:30. Sherlock stepping into this free to stick the margin back out to 2 points. And Case walking up towards the 20-metre line, looking to try and kick the margin to 3 points from inside the 13-metre line with the aid of the far upright. The ball outside to Billy Hennessy. Walsh continuing on his run, got possession and played it outside to Hannigan. And Walsh has done fierce running in the last 10 minutes since he has come on. Thought about the shot, saw better of it. Played it inside to Luke Hannigan. Here is Sherlock. Pops the ball off. Beautiful. Here's Enda Denny going inside the 30-metre line. And that seals the bar spot. Well, it's not even a consolation sword because Colin O'Callaghan has turned over the ball. And there's a 3-on-2 situation if the Bars can try and utilise it. Sherlock, well, he's just going to start easing up in the small bit. Didn't see the man behind him. Saw the man in space, Maguire. He got their opening score of the game. And he's going to get one of the close.
I felt with the second one he was probably fouled. Brian's in on goal here and Brian takes the first score. There's definitely space for the two hurleys inside, so
Delaney into Fiacre Lynch, and Fiacre onto his right. Has he judged that perfection? That is a fantastic kick. Great ball in there in towards Brian Hurley, and the shot going off from Hurley, and that one has gone over the bar.
And to be fair, they're being very, very brave.
So Mark Collins getting the kick off in the end. Has it crept inside the post? Yes, it has. Cathal Maguire obviously heard you there, and he passed it off to Mark Collins, and Mark Collins doing what Mark Collins does ever so well from about far. There to Mark Collins. Mark has looked ever so dangerous, and a lovely ball being placed in towards the corner forward. The shot, right up Billy Crowley now. Crowley going through 2 tackles, still Crowley getting the shot off. And as he got it over the bar, go himself. No, he's opting to go back. And the shot eventually coming off from the other corner forward. It's from Michael Hurley, and that is fouling it. And a great ball in towards Mark Collins. Collins on the 14. Collins with the shot. Great. Bar is Kevin Canty on the 45-yard line. Kevin going short, and the shot eventually being taken off, and has into it was Jack Walsh running off the shoulder. Still Walsh. And Walsh getting the shot off at the right, and this is ball there now. There's options inside him. He's still going himself though. Still Rory O'Sullivan on the 14. Rory O'Sullivan off the left, and Rory O'Sullivan over the cross. Hurley up there with the other corner forward there, and that's Michael Hurley, and the shot from Michael Hurley has it crept inside. Scored 1-2 in the opening half. Still Mark Collins, great ball inside towards Brian Hurley. Shot by Hurley. Oh, great save. Here's the shot eventually coming off from that far side. Has that gone? Yes, it has gone over. Still Brian Hurley's gone back as far as Jack Callahan. Callahan opening it out, and Callahan, that is well, I think Callahan inside him if he wants to go that route. Callahan is still urging forward, and Robbie getting the shot off and over the fingertips of the goalkeeper. Was talking, or Brian Hurley, Brian Cuthbert was talking about Jack Walsh getting the ball across to the cornerback there, and that's Adam Walsh-Murphy, and he come out there with Conor O'Driscoll on that far side. Still O'Driscoll has a runner inside him, but O'Driscoll's going to click it off the left block here, but really at this stage no doubting the outcome. The only question is what the final score will be. We talked about Brian Hurley
involved with the hurlers in previous seasons. There's a Clonakilty of a shot going in here from a standing start, and
expect a bit more from Duhallow here, and they're very tentative. Maybe, like we were saying,
ball in for Conor Callahan, shot going in. Oh,
great! They're Clan are really they're playing a Duhallow system. Great score.
That's a great score. Great score from Doug. You see it here because Darrell O'Shea breaking back inside in towards Joe Grimes. Grimes going off the left peg. That's the weaker foot from a Grimes point of view, and that is up. O'Connor to set up the pieces. Finds Conor O'Callaghan free inside. O'Callaghan with the shot half blocked down, but he's got enough boot in it, enough energy to get in it, and very conservative here from a Duhallow point of view. But there's a long range shot going all the way in, and the shot going in, and the shot down inside is Joe Grimes. Grimes, well, there's a high hand over the shoulder of Grimes, dragged to the floor. Won't be a black card, but it'll be
baller. But it's a big mistake here now.
Big mistake here. Donegal Connors picked up the loose pass, and it's gone in, and it's gone over the bar. Hickey trying to burst through 2 or 3 tackles, plays it back outside out towards Shane Hickey. Shane with the shot, and the man to Millstreet. That's a great response. Slows the ball inside to Conor O'Callaghan. Fumble the ball outside to Mark Ellis, doesn't shoot. Kevin Crowley does shoot. The Millstreet duo team up. Pop the ball outside to Liam O'Donovan. Shot going in here, long range, going all the way in. That's a great score. That's a great.
Big kick here now, bring it back to 4 points, and yeah, he's nailed it. Just
going for goal, back outside to Shanley. Shanley brings it into the square, outside to Conor Daly, and that is much better from a Clonakilty.
The rest of the Clan players, but tip this over, 2 points in it, and the momentum is with them, and the wind is behind them.
And it's there, it's Annex, and an interception. Ball walking forward, Ben Ridgway walking down towards Darrell O'Shea, looking to reduce the margin to 1 point, and they've done it! Liam O'Donovan, they're looking to try and level the game. The goal could be on here if they went quick enough for it. He's gone inside, Sean Mcavoy. Mcavoy hand passes the ball over the bar and towards the parallelogram. Ross Mannix is underneath, it climbs highest. Ball ricochets around, works out. Sean White with the shot, and O'Shea with a White with the much down on the field, but it looks to be going from left to right as you see it on your screen as Darren O'Sullivan gets the opening score again.
It'll be very important for them, but Maeve O'Sullivan is a fantastic keeper, to be fair to her.
Maeve O'Sullivan against Emer Scally. Scally stepping into this, straight down, but goes. Advantage accrued. Well, no, says the referee. Into Laura Fitzgerald, looking to try and break onto the fence. She's gone inside the parallelogram. Oh, what a finish! Up, finds the runner inside to Chloe O'Connor. O'Connor going up towards the 30-metre line, outside to Emer Scally, and Scally does what she does best.
And Camogie. And to be fair now, she is marshalling her very well at the moment. But here comes Darren.
She's just lost her on this occasion because Darren O'Sullivan ran.
She does, yeah. Here comes Darren now again.
Darren walking inside the exclusion zone. Going in short, it's going all the way in. Is that gone in? O'Sullivan. Back outside to Laura Fitzgerald, turns back on the right. Where's this one going? Well, if you make the mistake, Niamh O'Sullivan inside. And here's Ellie Jack now, inside the 13-metre line. Dangerous player, going for the shot. That's a great score. Great score from Amorini. The two Eamers. Scally, who's looking to try and get another score on the board. And she's got all 1-2 for Aero. A chance here now for Ciara O'Sullivan inside the D exclusion zone. There's runners left and right. Goes off the left peg. And that is brilliant from Ciara. Run forward. Pops the ball inside to Bríd O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan 1-on-1. Plays it outside to Laura Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald converts. And let's follow the play. Scally takes that free, and the free converted on this occasion. Going to finish. It's in the melting pot very much as Ruth Murphy plays a beautiful ball to the far side, and Or Cahalan looking to try and take on the defender, beats Coakley to the punch. Cahalan with the shot with good save straight at Maeve O'Sullivan, but that is a bit more exciting. The action for a second here is Emer Scally looking to try and turn on a sixpence, 30 yards out. That could be the score of the game, albeit
sent off for the hurlers. That's David Hanrahan wearing number 25, by the way. That's a great ball in towards the aforementioned Hanrahan, and the shot from Hanrahan, and the opening score of the afternoon with David Hanrahan bringing it into play, looking dangerous as well. Dylan Ward and Sean Powter yet again bringing in Hanrahan on the edge of the exclusion zone. Hanrahan has a runner off his right, but opting to go his own. And that's a classy start by the man wearing number 25. Yeah, Mark White not happy with the delivery there on that one, and Sean Powter collecting it up. He's so busy. There's Hanrahan again. A second opportunity from Hanrahan, and a second score in as many minutes. One of two Kerrymen along with Darragh O'Shea in the Clonakilty ranks this afternoon. Great piece of fielding by him. That's Jack O'Mahony. He's the full forward. Little dink of a pass in there towards the corner. And there's a chance here now for Ross Mannix. Mannix off his left, and Mannix over the bar, but he's been fouled. Free quickly taken. Jack O'Mahony, his runner inside him at pace is the man wearing 17. That's Liam O'Donovan. It's out now with Sean McAvoy, and Sean McAvoy from the edge of the area, and Sean McAvoy pointing that one over. Alan O'Hare was offering himself for a second, but pulled back. Still Shane Ahern on the 14-yard line. Still Ahern. He's looking for reinforcements, and that's coming in the form of Alan O'Hare onto the left-hand side, and Alan O'Hare popping that one over. Mark White's kick out, perfectly placed and perfectly claimed by his centre back, and they're off and running here. The wing back, should I say, Dave Lowney, is the other wing back that's on the ball there now. Sean White scored the winner against Duhallow 2 weeks ago, opting to go short and bringing in Joe Grimes. He's brought in the wing forward, and that's Sean McAvoy. That's two from McAvoy. 12 minutes elapsed and 4 points to 3.
Yeah, swingy arm, and this is the first chance for Conor Russell from free.
First real free of note in a scoring position, and it's Conor Russell who's after converting that.
Powerful there from Grimes. You mentioned Ridgway as a rub pair, but Grimes as well. Two massive additions. Very fortunate to have those three players join your club.
And bring in Mara Shanley, he's cornerback. He can go back again and bring the captain Owen DC in. Pitch opening up a bit for DC on the 45-yard line. DC going to hammer it in. Has he got legs on that? I think he surprised himself with that one, Brian. Great buzz when Powder gets on the ball. That was a poor pass though by him. He can only find a Clonakilty man. And that Clonakilty man is the wing back, Sean White. Great ball by him to bring Ben Ridgway into it. Field opening up for the man from Offaly. Ridgway from the 21, and Ridgway putting it over the bar.
You know, Mark White is, well, he's not impacting the game massively coming out the pitch. I think he's giving them platform on the kickouts.
He's about 30 yards out, but about 10 yards in from the sideline. Getting a great foot under it though, and tracking it all the way. Opting to go short. It's back with David Hanrahan. Hanrahan with the new man in, Liam Dineen. Forced to go back. It's a very labour intensive, isn't it? Eventually Alan O'Hare getting the shot off, and Alan O'Hare getting a very important score. Got a little bang onto the back of the Keown as he went out for that one, and Darragh O'Shea should be putting this one over. Indeed he is. And it is the teams emerge there. Sean White on the ball into Darragh O'Shea. Oh, great little play back as far as Sean White. He's got a man inside him. He's across to Mannix. Mannix the shot. Mannix. There was a huge goal chance there. Eventually it's taken up by Daniel Hart. Now it's Sean Powter. Great buzz when Powter's on the ball into Alan O'Hare on the 21. Alan O'Hare onto his left. Alan O'Hare, the shot. That's a great score by Alan O'Hare. Out. Dan Peace out there towards eventually back as far as Clancy. Fist passing at pace here. Here comes Clan over on that far side. It's the midfielder now. He's passed it off. Shot eventually going to be taken off by the wing forward. That's Sean Mcavoy, and that's a fine score on it. Tom Clancy though, a one-man wall. Powter takes a bit of a hit off Dave Lowney, manages to get the ball in as far as Niall Hartnett. Hartnett from 40 yards, great shot from Hartnett over the fingertips of the goal. Opting to go into the centre there. There's runners at speed, one of those being Hanrahan. He's offloaded it to Niall Hartnett. Hartnett going out, but Alan O'Hare losing his footing at just the wrong time, but manages to get back onto his feet, takes a shot and judges it to perfection. Both games being covered here by the Irish Examiner on our live stream service. 3 o'clock, Castlehaven against the Bars. Darragh O'Shea on the ball. Still Darragh O'Shea trying to open it up onto his left-hand side. Darragh O'Shea with the kick and Darragh O'Shea with the point. And Darragh O'Shea putting... Dan Pete, apologies, not Dave Lowney. That was injured on that occasion, but thankfully he's back on his feet, and Clonakilty having the ball here coming. It looks to be Sean White that's on the ball. Sean White with the shot. Has he put that over the bar? It looks to be Brian Hartnett that's coming onto that one on the edge of the exclusion zone, going in as far as Niall. Back to Brian. Oh, little dink of a pass in there towards the corner, but 3 Clonakilty men at pace coming back. Aaron Shee pulling on it first time in the ground, and he's managed to get it over the bar.
And with Douglas not looking as though there's a goal threat, this is a huge kick to put forward between them. Massive
kick from Darragh O'Shea in every sense of the word, and a massive score by Darragh O'Shea and for Clonakilty. And it looks all so easy there for Clonakilty with Ben Ridgway. First time ball by Ridgway. Bit of height on it. Did so well to Darragh O'Shea. That's Darragh O'Shea on the 45. Still Darragh O'Shea. He's got a man inside him. Is he going to pop the pass over? But he's got a runner in the middle. That's Ben Ridgway, the midfielder. Still Ridgway. The shot from Ridgway off the leg. But it's fallen again for Clonakilty for their wing forward Sean Mcavoy. Mcavoy turns Mcavoy. Points. Johnny Powter. Still Powter. Runner inside him there is the man wearing 26. Right, punched across the face of the goal. Gone to ground. Referee has deemed it a penalty. Yeah, but there seemed to be a hand on a back though as he did fall to the ground. Anyway, let's go back with the play. Alan O'Hare versus White. The shot into the back of the net.
If they manage to do it, would be absolute larceny, because Clonakilty have been so much in control that these last 3 or 4 minutes don't reflect the game at all. But look, they have a right chance now.
Aaron Shee is back with their full forward there, and he's touched the ball. Is he off the ground? Yes, he has. Dara Kelly won the ball, but his footing went and touched the ball off the ground. And with that is the final whistle. Clonakilty are into the Bonsecours Cork 2021 Senior Football Championship final.
Of the game from Anthony Seymour. Supermark claimed by Brian Hayes, and here comes Maguire in on the steam train through the centre of the park in towards Enda Dennehy, offloading it over towards Sherlock with his second goal of the championship, and the Bears off to a flyer.
Yeah, clean catch at midfield from Brian Hayes, a great mark, straight through the middle. Ian doing what he does best, which is tearing through. Gave the pass at the right time.
On the loop here in front of us is Colin Lyons, long ball inside to the full forward line. Barrett. In fact, it's Killian Murray playing a 2-man full forward line inside, and Stephen Sherlock looking to try and turn the man inside. That's Damien Cahalane. And what a start from Stephen Sherlock. Far side of the field, and Jamie Burns thought about going for it. Here comes Brian Hurley going down. You're right, Hurley with a shot. Oh, across the face, a goal. And to get Castlehaven up and running, Brian Hurley steps into this right in the tee of the parallelogram and kicks the ball over the bar for Castlehaven's opening score.
They got very, very lucky there. Jamie Burns took ball into contact, but he got away with it, and the Barn attack here again with Mccrickard 1-on-1.
1-on-1, turns back on the right hand peg. The man from County Down who came down after round 2 of the championship. Oh, what a score, what a start from the man from County Down. Maguire and Hayes, and there's a free one in the centre of the park, won by Conor Cahalane. They're transferring forward quickly. The transition was quick. Mark Collins with a possible goal opportunity. That was the 4th goal opportunity of the game. Who's kicked that ball out over the sideline.
Oh, it's a great ball.
Long ball, Brian Hurley switching it inside, looking for the man outside. Michael Hurley plays it over across towards Brian Hurley. There's an opportunity of a score here for the Haven. Billy Hennessy running from deep. Brian Hayes bursting his way, long stride from the 20-year-old, working in towards the 45-metre line. Shot going in here from Dennis O'Brien. Jack Cahalan showing speed in the outside, rides the tackle, does Maguire, still on the run, walking up to the D exclusion zone, turns back on the left, on the loop out throws Brian Hurley off the left peg, exemplary score. Being met by Conor Cahalan, offloading to end the Dennehy seeing a man loose inside, that's Conor Mccrickard, the man from Royal County Down, evading 1, 2, 3 ways, couldn't wait for that shot himself on that error from the man from Down. There's David McCarthy now in possession. On the loop outside is Mark Collins looking for runners inside. Brian Hurley not seeing it's the right option. Now it is, he says. Long ball inside, 1-on-1. He saw space inside onto the off-road string. Michael Hurley with a shot, Hurley with the goal! Right on the stroke of the water break. And Scully bringing it up towards the 45-metre line, riding the tackle. He's evaded 3 defenders. He's gone in by the 21. Chance into the goal! Stephen Sherlock! The quality of football we're seeing in this second semi-final from both attacking teams. Here's Mark Collins now looking to try and cancel out that goal. It's on again. Colin Maguire. Could have been a 4th goal.
Dropping off a small bit, I'd say.
Chance for Brian Hurley to reduce the margin down to the solitary point.
Colin Lyons caught his second short one there just in the D. I think Conor Cahalan was trying to hold his position and it was caught him short, and that score came directly from that short kick out. O'Connor and Colin Scully is picking up Conor Driscoll.
Brian Hayes getting another hand in on that play as Maguire makes a run. Then he pops outside to Sherlock. Sherlock at the edge of the exclusion zone. Brilliant from Stephen Sherlock.
Lethal. He just plays on the loop and gets the ball, and Damon was a bit loose on him that time.
Haven with another opportunity to try and reduce the margin. This time Conor O'Driscoll going all the way inside that near upright.
It's one of those 2-point swing moments again.
So a chance now for Stephen Sherlock to make it 2-4 to the name of S. Sherlock. The engine of the team running straight forward in through on goal. There's a man running inside and out. Back outside it goes on the loop from Mccrickard. Shot going in here from a bar's point of view. Going for the flag as the umpire try to flick it back inside. But Mark Collins is inside fighting and screwing for it. 1 minute of injury time to go. There's a long ball inside looking for Brian Hurley. He's 1-on-1 with Sam Ryan. He's going to be joined by Jamie Burns short. He's going in down by the byline. Hurley looking to go for a shot. Great dummy. Sold to Candy. Turn back left. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All concerns with the referee. It's all down to him, Brian Hurley. Turning his back on the player. Turning back inside. Damien Cahalan pops the ball inside to Colin Maguire. Fished outside to Michael Hurley. Great save by John Kearns. Colin Lyons just seeing his captain Maguire fall to the floor. And we just pushed in off the ball as Stephen Sherlock gathering his feet once again under pressure from Conor Cahalan. Ball walked inside. Brian Hayes looking to try and turn the marker. He's turning Michael Hurley inside, and Hayes just creeping it inside the near upright. Good run here from Damien Cahalan looking for the 2-on-2 situation. He sees the 1-on-1 on the right. That's Brian Hurley. Turns the man inside. Turning Sam Ryan. Hurley the shot, and Hurley with the goal.
So we're talking about Damien Cahalan, and I know he's been pinned back by Sherlock. He took off there from the half back line. He created the overlap, and it was his initial run in again.
It's a great game.
And they're going 1-on-1 again. Long ball in by Mark Collins. The mistake by the centre back Alan O'Connor. Here's Michael Hurley going across the face of goal. Just crept over the crossbar.
Dave McCarthy just a bit lax on it. McCreevy, great run, great turn, and Hayes on here.
There's a loose on side here into Maguire. Maguire looking for a goal, going for a shot across the square. Mccrickard with the goal. No, cancelled. It's going to be cancelled because the square, says John Ryan. Mark Collins to try and set up another attack. It's another moment in the highlights reel for after the game, undoubtedly, as the ball's walked forward inside by Conor O'Driscoll. Look at the far right, Brian Hurley. He's turning his man again. Hurley looking for another goal this time. He's got it. Brilliant.
Brian has got his 2 goals in this second half, and the damage is a little bit done.
Brian Hurley inside the 15 seconds just converts the mark. Look at the switch to play over towards that far side of the field. He's got a runner outside, and Jamie Burns has another runner outside him. Looks like Colm Scully over on that far side of the field. Scully turns back inside. Oh my God, Brian Hayes with an effort, turning back left inside with a goal shot. Up bounced. Mccrickard buried to the back of the net. Pinball machine, and finished. The Bears back to a point.
Fair play to Mccrickard. Criticised him once or twice. Maybe things didn't go his way. He rattled that well. There was a slip on the far side there from someone from the Haven. Just created the opening there for Brian Hayes. Game back well and truly back on now because.
Well, the clock in the stadium hasn't restarted, so That was in the 49th minute, and there's a turnover here, and the Bears from all of a sudden could turn it on into a level game. Stephen Sherlock took a slip off the left peg. Oh yes! Looking to retake the lead for the Bears in the 51st minute of the game, and he's got it. He's got it. The time, has he precision and accuracy? No is the answer.
And that's a terrible
terrible mistake. And now an opportunity for the Bears. They're flooding forward. Alan O'Connor up towards the 45-metre line. Brian Hayes running over towards the far side. This could seal it, but it's gone pinned in and over the Bears. Score from Conor Mccrickard.
This is absolutely vital that it goes over.
Brian Hurley looking to level the game. And not level the game, to reduce the margin to a point. He scored a ridiculous point from the sideline in 2020. Hurley, does he level the game? He does! He does! Maguire sees the run of Cian Walsh down the line. Walsh settling the feet, turns back, settles once again, turning! Yes! Over the bar!
It was an important score to kick as well, because having missed a few, you could feel their confidence sapping if they missed another score, so that was an important one.
Well, 1 point is a small lead, but 2 points could be a big lead in a game like this. As going in there, Sherlock with this on it in, and Sherlock double.
It's only Brian Hurley and Conor Driscoll still on. Michael Hurley and Jack Callan have both been taken off.
Just inside the post. For the closure of the half. What a ball from Mark Collins to the far side. Can they try and level the game? They're flooding forward with a shot. Possible score to level the game. Out comes Maguire for help. Sam Ryan supposed to stay on the right. Didn't help himself. Hurley played the ball across the 20-metre line. Dummy to cross over there by Shane Nolan. Shane Nolan takes the lead for the Haven. Not too many runs, but Brian Hurley comes out deep on this occasion. Big run from Dave McCarthy as the ball walked inside. Goal opportunity, Cathal Maguire. While he just takes the score. Long ball in and it's landed to Brian Hurley. That was Andrew Welton who got to boot the ball. Brian Hurley looking to try and make a 3-point game. He's done that.
Given away again though.
Not yet. Loose pass from Mark Collins gives an opportunity for Sherlock. Steadies the feet. Sherlock and gets the score. Possession with Bill O'Connell. Sprays it to Alan O'Connor. O'Connor dummy the pass. On the loop comes Sherlock. Looking for his second in a minute. Brilliant. Oh yes! In the 3rd minute of injury time, in extra time, are we heading for the 2nd season in a row to penalties? It all rests with the leading scorer of the championship so far. 334 to his name. Can he add on a further score? Sherlock converts the score! Brian Hurley against John Kearns. Whistle from John Ryan. Hurley, bottom left corner, and gets Haven up and running. McGreevy versus Seymour. Looking to level round 1. Oh, nicely tucked into the corner by Owen McGreevy. So, both teams successful after round 1. Collins against Kearns. Collins stepping up to the penalty. Down the middle. Beautifully struck. On the side momentarily. As Hayes goes to Seymour. Hayes classily into the corner.
For a big man, that was beautiful. Just
so cool.
Stroked it home, the bottom right, beautiful penalty.
John Kearns having a brief wording with the Cork hurling fullback. Cahalan versus Kearns. Who's going to slip up first in this penalty shootout? Oh, gee! Nearly took a hole out of the net. So a chance for Michael Shields against Seymour. Shields.
Yeah, look, we fancy Mike. He's a cool customer.
So a chance now for Rory Maguire.
I can see the Haven or the Bars lads pointing to the right here as if they know something about his penalty.
Maguire stepping into this one. And the Declan right! What a save, John Kearns!
Yeah, it was strange. I was watching the Bars, the mentors out in the middle of the field, and whether they've seen Rory Maguire take it forward, but every one of them was pointing right and jumping right, trying to get Kearns' attention. But
a chance for Stephen Sherlock to take the lead in round 4. Sherlock and Seymour. Sherlock slipped. He got away with it. Michael Hurley against John Kearns. Hurley just getting it inside the far post. So all revolves around John Kearns against Seymour. The two keepers who have conceded 6 goals each in the 80-odd minutes so far. Kearns to send Bars to the final. He's done it! And John Kearns converted it! or by Maguire I should say. Here is Sean Mcavoy down by the byline, looking for the opening score of the game. Snapper on the body from Ross Mannix, and it's the West Cork side who get the quick free is taken, and goes Sean White in towards the 45 metre line. White settling the feet, sees the runner outside him. It's got a great ball inside, chance for a goal, going in, great save, John Kearns. Oh, what a moment that was! It could have been the deal.
Go 4 points up. System suits them perfectly to defend the lead.
And there's a better opportunity of a goal here possibly on, but Maguire off the left peg and captain leadership up towards the 45 metre line. would have seen his fellow under 20 teammates out in the field earlier on. Hayes looking for a bit of leadership, like Shanley breaking forward inside the 45-metre line. Chance for Shanley, settles the feet, looking to try and level the game. Ball going in, umpire inside the 13-metre line. Play continues on. Mcavoy opening space, opening the angle, and that is top quality football. First score of the game, the 22nd minute. Maguire offloads to Dennis O'Brien, settles the feet. And O'Brien looking to level the game in a matter of moments. Owen Bancroft, a beautiful ball inside, and a 2-on-1 situation could ensue if Joe Grimes finds his man. Goes for a shot, stopped inside the box. But as Maguire, heavy hit by Maguire outside the Sherlock. Sherlock with a goal chance. Sherlock thinks better of it. Sees the loose man to the far side as Dennis O'Brien back on the loop once again. Snapshot around the body. Dennis O'Brien, what a score! Kick out from John Kearns and catch by Brian Hayes, and the Bars have exposed Clonakilty defence now as Maguire gets the possession from Barrett, going straight through like a hot knife through, but off to Sherlock, similar to the semi-final. That is typical. Corner looking for Mannix, he's got it, turned his man back on the left peg, looking to reduce the margin back to 1. That is brilliant. Ring for Mark Given, but Maguire takes it on, taking on Ridgeway and the Clonakilty defence. Chance for a hand pass ball over the bar, and as Maguire goes, some of the Clonakilty tackling has been brilliant. Another shot in there from Owen Deasy, setting Joe Grimes away on another attack as Jack O'Mahony settles the feet, bursting forward, looking to reduce the margin. It's between it. He's advancing forward, good ball inside. Mark Given plays on though, ball going in, and Mcavoy leads. Showing a good clean pair of heels, not the greatest, the ball's out, but Killian Murray did brilliant. That is exemplary. And far side of the field, chance for Bill O'Connell, works the ball back outside. Mccrickard, the man from Royal County Down, can he hit the bars to edge the square? O'Shea was inside there, ball's worked inside to Mcavoy, back out to O'Shea, looking to level the game, and he does for the fancy forward. Gerald Barry needs to level up the game. Barry with the shot, Barry with the score. Conor Daly, McGreevy, long ball to the corner, outside the man at the right time, Sherlock with the score!
Been on the ball quite a lot in the opening moments. That's Hegarty now on the ball. Eric Hegarty, the kick from Hegarty, the man who wasn't due to start. Get 2 grabs before he eventually got it up. He's picked out Kevin Sheehan, the other corner forward, and Sheehan off the left. Has he nailed it? Yes, he has. He opens.
But at this stage, in terms of intercounty, I'm talking about
Liam Granger to Billy Kane. Billy Kane looked to give the pass up to the goal himself. Oh, what a save by the goal! The corner forward to Sheehan. Nice little pass back by Sheehan to bring in Kieran O'Sullivan, and O'Sullivan off the right. Has he got the angles right? The famous George Best line of twisted blood on that one. The pass eventually going all the way back out, and it's gone all the way over the bar. Goalkeeper being taken by the cornerback Sean Keating. Pitches opening up, and the shot eventually being taken off, and the point converted.
He's certainly had a big influence for Michaels.
Jack Dillon with an interchange to Shane Merritt. Shane Merritt, the centre back, had the 45 a few moments ago.
He's having a good game.
It's Keith Hegarty there. Hegarty still going through. Hegarty onto the left, and it's gone over the bars. Michael O'Rourke, it's gone all the way over to the far side to Jack Dillon, and Jack Dillon getting the shot off the right as Jack Dillon got the point. The Mallow going route 1 in towards his full forward, spills away though, eventually being taken back up and spills perfectly to on the Irish Examiner. We hope to have your company right throughout the afternoon for that one. Big hit and hope ball, goalkeeper coming all the way out, and the goalkeeper has a runner to the centre, but the shot is eventually coming off the left hand side, and that one is gone over. Goal scorer Sean Mcdonald, we talked about him before the game, and he's come up trumps, and that's Matty Taylor getting the shot off the left. Oh, what a save! Is on, and it's Eric Hegarty that is after going away. Let's go back with the action. Another chance for Mallow, and this time it's punched over. Cornerback still Keating. Pitch opening up. Will he have a pop himself? The cornerback has impressed us hugely this afternoon. Shot eventually coming in. Is it going to find the legs? It's 3 minutes remaining. 1-12 to Mallow, 14 points to St. Michael's. The left leg of Ty in the bars a little later. Matty Taylor on the ball. Can he be the hero? No, but Sean Hayes has the ball. Hayes the shot. What a goal!
It takes the tackle. Ryan Walsh, Ian Walsh Ian on the loop from Colin Walsh. It's a Walsh combination. It's a Walsh combination. Overlap anyway as Barry O'Connor now takes the contact. Snapper on the body from O'Connor. Looking for a Newmarket's opening score of the game. And he gets it. Coming across the 45-metre line up towards Darren O'Keefe. Long range shot from O'Keefe. And Cantor take the lead for the first time in this opening. To Colin Walsh. Ball walking around, steadies the feet. Snapper on the body. Looking to level the game at the concluding. Offloading to Conor O'Keefe. Good dummy, great shimmy, back on the left. One side it was the Welches, the other side with the international rules side. Ball walked inside to Ian Walsh, to the scoring machine, and the Walshman gets himself back up. Walsh showing on a bit of burst of speed. There's a hand been raised by our official. Free shot for Ryan Walsh. He said, put your hand back down. This next weekend, when you think of it, next Sunday afternoon, possession with Barry O'Connor.
Great score.
Shot going in. What a...
He caught a great ball, but there was probably a nudge in the back.
Conor O'Keefe has turned Liam Cashman. O'Keefe looking to retake the lead and plays it forward to that far side of the field. An opportunity over that far side. Went off the left peg. He's running away from it. He with such confidence and accuracy. Oh my God. The space. Offloading to Darren O'Keefe. Shoveling it on the offload, on the loop. 4 defenders around him. Got taken out of it late. What a score! Kept in though. Did very, very well there on the byline. Ball walked outside. Looks like McLaughlin out there. Shot going in one way or the other. It's a can't break. We're in the 50th minute. We're at the end of the water break. It's probably going to be taken at the end of this possession. It is. It's a score. Back inside the lock on McLaughlin. Good movement inside. Kantuck with a goal opportunity. Shovel it to the far side, to the box, to the near side, and Kilhart.
O'Keefe to have a goal.
And if he does kick this dead, I think Newmarket will have to push up.
Man on man. He successfully scores it. It's gone straight over the side to Bart Daly. The right man at the right moment. Conor O'Keefe with the leveling score. But inside, loose inside is Ryan O'Keefe. Blocked. Brilliant block. Ryan O'Keefe's second opportunity. O'Keefe has got the score. Line. Ball walked inside Kieran Reardon. 1-2 outside to Chris Hogue-Jones. Good running, good shoot, good score, good start from an Eve Larry point of view. Offloaded in time. Now he's got the opportunity. Goal still might be on. Still is on. Great block saved off the post and into the keeper. Carrying the ball. Walked outside, offloaded to Cathal Vaughan. Vaughan's bending this around the corner. He's bending it around the corner inside the near upright.
Great score.
The Mitchell's on defence out. Kieran O'Riordan. Barry O'Leary with the shot. O'Leary looking to try and extend the lead. And against
on their team.
Quick free taken there by Cormac Coylan in towards the edge of the square. Chance here for Ian Jones. Jones on the snapper. Sullivan. Man in space is Darragh Flynn. His second opportunity of the game. This is looking a bit better. It's tight. Umpire goes. Another counter attack. It's Chris Hogue-Jones bursting. He's got some speed. The youngster here under pressure. Shot going away with all the pressure and all the starting to come into this game a bit more. Shot going in here from Michael Welch. That is better. Try once, try twice, 3 times a chance.
It'll be a great score for Mitchelstown to get.
Chance now for Michael Welch. Looking to try and double his tally here this afternoon, and he does. In a row. Stepping up to this 45. Took a small slip into it, but beautifully struck off the bottom of the... Hold out that black and red wall. Man goes to the inside was Brian Cronin. Cronin goes to the inside as there's a minute of additional time. Eve Lera take a 2-point lead. Field. Man steadying his feet over there. Looks like Conor O'Leary. Shot going in, a shot going over the bar.
Great.
The snap ball in. Super ball just getting away from the effects of Killian Roach. Here comes Chris Hogue-Jones. And Chris Hogue-Jones. He's inside by the 20-metre line. Not running too aggressively at this moment as the shot from English goes in. And English, the Tipperary on the ones. And Eve Lera now breaking forward through Barry O'Leary, I should say. O'Leary steadies the feet though and goes for the score and gets it. The sideline and a chance now for Chris Hogue-Jones to try and tack on another score. And this guy, you talk about Barry O'Leary getting a possible call. Man, free ghosty away inside. Chance for Eve Lera. That looks like Barry O'Leary once again. Shot going, it's not Barry O'Leary.
Stretching his hamstring there off the ball.
Was a big run through the centre of the park here from Cathal Vaughan. Vaughan going in. He's happy though to take the score after into the one-on-one situation. That's Chris Hogue-Jones under pressure. Turns back on the right peg. Settles the feet and an exemplary score. Had a telling factor, but this might do when the ball goes long from Cathal Vaughan. There's a one-on-one inside for us to go for goal, but he goes for the score. And goal from Conor O'Leary finds the man inside, Chris Oak-Jones. Bit of shooting practice for the full forward, looking for his 7th point of the game. And
The performance they've given.
well, you have a couple of minutes to decide who your Bon Secours man of the match